Hare Krishna. We are in the verse number 8 of chapter number 4 of Bhagwat Gita as it is. In the previous verse, we saw that Krishna told Arjun, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthan adharmasya tadatman srijamyaham, which means that whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practices and a predominant rise of irreligion, then, O descendant of Bharat, at that time I descend myself. In simple language, Krishna says whenever there is too much of impious activities, and then I come to control all such miscreants. Now Arjun understood that Krishna comes, but what does he do after coming to this material planet? This we will come to know in today's verse, that is the verse number 8. First, let us all recite the most famous shloka of Bhagwat Gita. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sanstharpanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma sanstharpanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Paritranaya, for the deliverance, sadhunam, of the devotees, vinashaya, for the annihilation, cha, also, dushkritam, of the miscreants, dharma, principles of religion, sansthapanarthaya, to re-establish, sambhavami, I do appear, yuge, millennium, yuge, after millennium. Krishna is telling to Arjun, in order to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I advent myself millennium after millennium. Krishna is saying, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam, in order to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants. Dharma sanstharpanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge, and along with it, to re-establish the principles of religion, I come myself millennium after millennium. Now let us read Srila Prabhupada's purport to have a better understanding of this most important shloka. Prabhupada says that according to Bhagavad Gita, a sadhu is a man in Krishna consciousness. A person may appear to be irreligious, but if he has the qualifications of Krishna consciousness fully, he is to be understood as a sadhu. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Now let us understand the meaning of Krishna consciousness. According to Srila Prabhupada, if a person is always absorbed in the thoughts of Krishna and he knows fully well that Krishna is God and he himself is the eternal servant of Krishna, and with this understanding, when he does all his work only to please Krishna, and he is able to see Krishna in every human being, every plant, every animal, bird and insects, then he is truly Krishna conscious. Further, Srila Prabhupada says that if such a Krishna conscious person may do some irreligious acts sometimes, then too he should be taken as a sadhu, because in Bhagavad Gita chapter number 9 verse number 30, Krishna says, Api chet suduracharo bhajate mam ananya bhav sadhurev sa mantavyah samyak vyavasito hi saha. It means that if a sadhu or a devotee of the Lord has an occasional fall down because of the strong material contaminations of many past births, still he should be taken as a sadhu, because Krishna consciousness is so powerful that it rectifies the devotee within no time. And then in the next verse, that is verse number 31 of chapter number 9, Krishna says, Chipram bhavati dharmatma shashvat shantim nigachati kaunteya pratijanihi name bhaktah pranashyati. Krishna says that in case a devotee has had a fall down, but he quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace, O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never. Krishna is telling to Arjun to boldly declare that the devotee of the Lord will never perish. And Srila Prabhupada says that this happens because the devotee of the Lord is constantly chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And this Mahamantra is so powerful that it stops the devotee from doing all kinds of sinful thoughts and acts, since the devotee gets the ultimate protection from the Lord. Hence, the devotee is never destroyed. Now let us understand this in connection with today's shloka. Krishna is telling to Arjun, Paritranaya sadhuna. Paritranaya means to deliver or to give protection, and sadhunam means the saintly people or the unalloyed devotees. So it means that Krishna's main purpose is to save his devotees from the impious people. Further, Krishna says, Vinashaya cha dushkritam. Dushkritam means miscreants, and Vinashaya means to destroy completely. By now, we have properly understood that whom does Krishna take as sadhu, and now let us understand who are dushkritam. So in Bhagwat Gita chapter number 7, shlok number 15, Krishna says, Namam dushkritino mudhaha prapadyante naradhamaha mayaya aphrita jnana asuram bhavam ashritaha. Krishna says that those who are grossly foolish and are lowest among the mankind, and whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake in all kinds of atheistic activities like the demons, and who never surrender to Krishna. These people are called dushkritam. Srila Prabhupada explains to us that if a person is well educated and has a lot of bank balance and is materially very comfortable but has no interest for Krishna consciousness, then this person is a miscreant or dushkritam, because he has wasted his rare human life in collecting those things which he can never carry with him after the death of his present body. And on the other hand, if a person is not well educated or well cultured and does not have material wealth and good looks, but is totally devoted to Krishna, such a person is a sadhu. Prabhupada further says that people who do not take to Krishna consciousness is because they are very egoistic and are envious of Krishna's supreme power. These miscreants harass the devotee of Krishna. Like we have the example of Prahlad Maharaj and Mother Devaki and Vasudev. Prahlad Maharaj became a devotee of Krishna when he was in the womb of his mother Kayadu. So Prahlad started his Krishna consciousness activities like chanting and preaching the holy name of Krishna at a very early age of 5. And Hiranyakashipu could not tolerate it since he wanted everyone to worship him. Prahlad would pay Dandavat obeisances to his father, but would say that Krishna is the only God and everyone should love and worship Krishna. This was unbearable for Hiranyakashipu to accept. After being empowered by Brahmaji's boon that no one can ever kill him, so he harassed his own son Prahlad, and then Krishna appeared as Narasimha, the lion god, to give pleasure to his little devotee Prahlad and to kill Hiranyakashipu. Similar was the story of Mother Devaki and Vasudevji. They were harassed and tortured by Kans, who was the brother of Devaki, only because Devaki was to give birth to Krishna, who was supposed to kill Kans. In both the examples, Prahlad and Mother Devaki and Vasudev are devotees of the Lord, and we can say sadhu. And Hiranyakashipu and Kans are miscreants or dushkritam who have only one purpose in life, and that is to harass the devotees of the Lord. And when the saintly people are tortured by the miscreants, then Krishna appears to protect his devotees and to vanquish the miscreants. Here Srila Prabhupada is explaining to us a very important point. Srila Prabhupada says that the devotee of Krishna are above the 3 modes of the material nature. So, it is not possible that the devotees can get tortured by anyone. Here Prabhupada gives a very beautiful explanation about the anxiety of the devotees. He says that the devotees are anxious to see Krishna in his Vrindavan Leela. The devotees' anxiety is about the separateness from Krishna, so they eagerly wait to see Krishna playing his flute and enjoying with his cowherd friends. To remove this anxiety of separateness, Krishna appears to do his sweet, sweet pastimes, and along with it, he kills the demons like Hiranyakashipu and Kans. But we must always remember that Krishna's priority is always his devotees. Paritranay sadhunam, vinashaya cha dushkritam. Krishna comes to give pleasure to his devotees, and side by side, he removes all the bad elements as well. So now, we have properly understood the meaning of the shlok Paritranay sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. Now let us understand the third purpose of Krishna's appearance. Krishna says, Dharma sanstharpanarthaye sambhavami yuge yuge. Dharma sanstharpanarthaye means to establish, to re-establish dharma. And dharma means the principles of religion through which one can develop the dormant love of God. Krishna says that to re-establish the order of life, he appears in every yug. Sambhavami yuge yuge. Now Arjun thought Why does Krishna have to come personally when he has so many Brahma Rishis and Raj Rishis to set dharma in the society? Srila Prabhupada is giving us a fabulous answer to this. Srila Prabhupada says that Krishna comes only to give pleasure to his devotees, and along with it, side by side, he kills all the anti-elements and re-establishes the dharma in every yuga. Srila Prabhupada says that all the forms of Krishna are permanently present in Golok Vrindavan Dham, and according to the requirement of the time, he appears. So, when Krishna comes down to this material world, it is known as avatar. Srila Prabhupada explains that there are many forms of avatar, like Purush avatar, Gun avatar, Yug avatar, Manvantar avatar, Shaktiya Visht avatar. All the avatars have their own specific purpose, and these avatars can kill all the demonic people and protect the saintly people and re-establish dharma. But they are unable to satisfy the unalloyed devotees of Krishna, whose eyes are anointed with the love of Krishna and will get satisfied only and only when they see Krishna in Vrindavan Leela. So this is the main purpose of Krishna's avatar. And Krishna is so merciful and motherly that even when he kills the demonic characters like Kans, Putna, Shaktasur, Trinavart, Aghasur, Shishupal, etc., etc., he straightaway takes them to his own home, that is the Golok Vrindavan Dham. Prabhupada says that there is no one who can ever be more sweet than Krishna, who kills the demons, liberates them from the endless cycle of birth and death, and takes them to his own dham, which is Golok Vrindavan Dham. Now we have understood everything in the shlok except the last two words of this verse, which is Yuge Yuge. Srila Prabhupada explains that in every yug the Lord appears, and in Kali Yuga Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the mixed form of Radharani and Krishna. And Mahaprabhu is the most merciful, as he has the golden heart of Srimati Radharani, whose heart is swollen with love, compassion, sympathy, and mercy for all her children, that is, all of us. This is why Mahaprabhu is so very merciful. Now we have clearly understood how all the other forms of Krishna are different from Mahaprabhu. All the other avatars, be it Varaha, Narsimha, Parashuram, Ram, or Krishna, they have all killed the demonic people, but it's only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who has given the love of Krishna to everyone by Hare Krishna Mahamantra and by embracing everyone who came in his contact. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never killed anybody, but he transformed the hearts of the demonic people. This is the most unique quality of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that he never killed anybody but transformed everyone. This is the reason that Mahaprabhu is addressed as the King of Kali Yuga. And our dearest Guru, Srila Prabhupada, spread the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the entire world. It is stated in Chaitanya Charitamrit. পৃথিবীতে আছে যত নগর আদি গ্রাম, সর্বত্র প্রচার হইবে মোর নাম. It means that in all the villages and cities of the entire world, my name will be spread in the form of Harinam Sankirtan. And this Herculean task was done by none other than our dearest Guru Srila Prabhupada. I bow down with respect and gratitude to Srila Prabhupada for making us understand Bhagwat Gita. Otherwise, we would not have understood Bhagwat Gita so easily. Till now, we have properly understood that how, when, and why Krishna comes to this material world. And now, in the next shloka, we will come to know that the people who try to understand Krishna's birth, activities, what do they get? I thank each one of you for listening to Bhagavad Gita shlokas very attentively. I thank Srila Prabhupada and my Shiksha Guru Hari Mohan Prabhuji. We will meet the next week, and till then, keep chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and be happy. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,